All right. So, for Ishmael, who was not here last time, care to explain to our dear friend what happened during last session?
Oh, you want one of us to explain?
Ludwig, Deimos, either of you.
So we essentially, infiltrated this old woman's castle, and I'm saying this out of
Yeah.
character. We infiltrated the old woman's castle, and I wished to be dead, so she flipped my body, and I was dead. Saphir wanted to stay behind to do some studying work. Landon was going to get a god change, I think, and that might have reflections with truth later on. Deimos
Okay.
got petted by a god, and
Okay.
we got sent back here where we was wrecking some shit on some shadows. There is
Oh,
currently
so now you're finally helping me?
Deimos, who is in a building tackling an old woman. There is me and Landon, who took down Birdbrain because he decided to be controlled and tried to kill us. And then
You took down Deimos.
no, Dolan.
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 No,
Oh, so
I'm
okay,
fighting
so
We took
because didn't
down
I leave Dolan
ag.
in that one area, and then you guys were probably teleported to
Dolan
that
got
area?
Dolan got mind controlled and beefed up by Sea Hag.
Let me fill in some gaps here. Dolan went with you, remember, to find
So to find the man and his wife, find the man's wife and kids, and help.
and Bema.
I thought Bema was staked to the wall in that one place where I placed the two Guardians of Faith.
Mm,
You did say that.
that is true. Okay, yes, this works. This looks
And,
fine.
and yeah, she was like impaled to the wall, and I helped her with the whoozy what's its and defended all the people in the room like Walking Dead style, while I went out into the wasteland to kill some more shadow thingies and save that man's wife and kids.
Oh,
Yes,
I
yes, indeed.
oh I
There we
can
go.
also spawn shadows now.
Cool.
So, you are currently Mia. Dolan came back mind controlled, and Bema is still AFK.
Oh, okay. Wait, I am Mia?
You are
Wait,
MIA.
what? MIA. Oh, so missing in action trying to find the man. Trying to find the man's wife and kids. The man is still at the store. Okay. Okay. That makes sense.
Perfect. Now, Deimos, are you here, buddy boy? I don't think Deimos is here.
No, I'm here. Sorry,
He's here.
my girlfriend's watching One Piece in the background, so I don't want to make too much noise.
Ah, okay.
Akuma Matata. He blasted all my friends.
What now?
Yep. Uh-huh.
It's a One Piece joke.
So,
And-
to continue, Deimos is currently on top of a hag. I'm gonna say Landon is gonna follow along with the party. Ludwig is outside, and Ishmael, do you want to know where you are, or will I get to you later?
What? I would just like to know where I am. That's it.
You are currently in the underground.
Okay, so I went in the underground of the city trying to find this man's kids and wife. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
So, is Dolan incapacitated?
Yeah, he's incapacitated.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. Deimos is on top of the woman. Is the woman inside of my area with Guardians of Faith or just somewhere else?
No. It is at the manor that you left.
Ah, okay.
The mayor's manor.
Yep.
Question. Can I
Yes.
use a Arcana check to see what the fuck was controlling him?
You can.
I got a 9.
You think he just had a really bad hangover?
I'm gonna use a medicine to confirm. That's a 27, Chief.
Yeah,
Yep.
that hangover suddenly seems magical.
Damn it.
You could guess that he is probably being controlled. rather than being hung over. However, you have absolutely no idea what is controlling him.
Okay. Fuck me, I guess.
So, Deimos, Ludwig, what kind of checks do you want to make? What do you want to do? Let me
First,
know.
I want to get an adhesive potion, my last one, and I want to slam it onto him.
Okay, so he's sticky.
I want to like make it so he's stuck to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And next,
I mean, he's already unconscious, but yes, he's
the
still
next
now stuck.
thing I want to do is I want to activate my shadow tattoo that sets me on fire.
Okay.
Since I'm below half health. And I want to try to like get the fire to like almost meld in with the nectar to kind of like burn it to the ground, so like it's like adhesing him to the ground.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ludwig's in the store with the Guardians of Faith because Dolan's there.
No, we're outside.
No,
Oh,
Dolan...
you're outside of the store. Yes, you're right.
No. Dolan came out and attacked them.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. That makes sense.
Dolan's at the manor.
Ah, okay. So you're all back at the manor. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, I want to use materialization on his head.
Interesting.
Oh, how cruel.
Make his head 300 pounds.
Okay.
That's some big brain there.
Okay, so I believe this will make it so even if he does get up, he's going to have a lot of trouble getting up.
Yeah, I'd suppose so. All right.
Now,
So,
what do I see out here?
Fire. There's still a lot of fire.
Which makes sense.
Are the shadows getting burned by it?
There's a
Do
couple
shadows
in
burn?
they take damage. I'll say they're taking damage. But as for them, like what you see, some of them are taking damage from the fire, some of them are taking damage from the falling knives. There are still a flood that are just bombarding the manor itself, breaking windows, kind of flowing inside of the building like a giant torrent.
I see. I want to try to sync up with Deimos. So.
Yep. I'm on top of a sea hag.
Yeah, I want to try to do that rotary return thing I was going to do before.
Speaking of which, oh wait, rotor of return would be...
What I was going to do was going to use my shadow hand to go through his shadow, use the rotor of return to make that my point that I can call back to, and then recall.
Recall code action. As long as you're within 500 people of point. Yeah, but you were technically not actually there, physically.
But it's still my shadowy hand.
Yeah, your shadow can go back to it. You can't go back to it.
No,
your body has to be there.
I'm using my shadow hand, like the ability I gained from, not like a shade hand, my shadow hand.
The way the road of return works is you're going to go back to a position that you were in roughly, what, anytime thereafter? Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll just make this my recall point.
Mm-hmm.
Use that for later.
Okay.
Can you take somebody with you? Like if I was to grab onto someone.
It's a teleport, so there's no rule against it. I would say yes, as long as you can, actually make a strength check for it. But I'd say yes.
Generally, they tell you if you can or can't.
Yeah, it's rather vague in terms of that. So I would say yeah, just make a strength check for it, and you probably could.
I want to roll perception to see if I can see any like dangerous shit out here.
Okay.
19.
Are you wondering aside from the giant flood of shadows?
besides the giant fluff shadows. Like, they're dangerous, but, like, there can be other more dangerous shit here.
Yes, there are definitely a handful of things, including a... what were they called again? The... Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to find them.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna hit myself with some cure wounds.
Sounds good. No, not that. Okay. I will say, actually, no. There's nothing out here horribly terrible that you have to worry about.
There's no, like, night walkers or anything?
No. A handful of zombies, you know, higher tier shadow assassins, things like that. But nothing, you know, in your immediate vicinity. Just more things murdering townsfolk.
Okay.
Now, just high tier shadow assassins, nothing important.
I want to take the hide action.
Okay.
Because I'm in dim light. Actually, I'm in total darkness.
Yes. Okay.
I got a 23 for stealth.
Okay. You're hidden.
I want to try to sneak my way up to the building over there. I want to go into the alleyway.
Okay.
Do I see anything in the alleyway?
You see that there are a handful of shadowy creatures trying to, like, sneak in the back. They're trying to find basically any way inside the manor they can.
I see. Oof.
And also, you do see that they appear to be carrying something in a large black sack.
Okay, what I want to do is Bema's shop, can I see it?
Nope. Oh, wait, you're in that alleyway. Okay.
Well, I was going over near the alleyway. I wasn't going to, like, go in it. I want to see what's in it first.
Okay, never mind. You do indeed see, like, there are shadows, like, muddling about next to the cafe. They're not able to infiltrate Bema's shop, but you do see that, you know, there are a handful of the townsfolk trying to hold off things like shadow assassins.
Okay,
So what are you doing?
I want to try to get to Bema's shop.
Okay. So
I'm gonna head over there. I want to specifically go to Bema's shop and try to get inside and, like, close the door.
the door's locked.
Fix that real quick.
How?
Can use one of my claws. Swipe the lock.
You can
off.
attempt.
Okay, I want to try to swipe the lock off with a claw attack.
Okay. Give me a hit roll.
17.
You hit the door.
I'm
Give me
aiming for
damage.
Okay, just aiming for the lock. 16 necrotic damage.
You hit for 16 necrotic damage. The door glows and ripples and immediately rebounds on you.
Oh, fuck me.
Give me a wisdom save.
21.
Okay. You are taking 7 psychic damage, and you have been pushed back to the opposite side of the alley.
The fuck? Do I see any... I want to make a perception on this place.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll just make an arcana on this place. See what the fuck that is. God damn it, got an 8. Okay, I guess we'll go with perception. 15.
Aside from the enemies infiltrating the cafe?
Yeah, I don't care
Nope.
about those.
Nothing.
Hey. So there's people around Bema's shop, right?
No, they're hiding in the cafe. They're trying very hard to keep a horde of enemies out of the cafe. By the way, make a history check.
25.
You remember you've already been over this, and a giant pile of gold could not even make this door budge.
Yeah, I'm stupid. So I want to ditch my body at the door,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna ask for Stalin to guard it for me.
Okay.
I want to hover 10 feet in the air, and I want to try to get in. I want to try to use my what is it? Incorporeal movement to just kind of hover through the mansion.
Through their shop.
No, I want to ditch my body at Bemba's shop, and I want to take my body now, my Shade Golem body.
Okay.
I
I
want
see.
to hover myself 10 feet in the air, on over, using my incorporeal bodies to kind of go through.
All right, so you're just gonna go all the way back to the mansion and enter the mansion.
Yep.
All right.
I want to
That's
ditch my
fine.
body in a safe place, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I just kind of want to go up each of the stairs and try to find Deimos.
Okie dokie. Deimos, buddy,
Yes, my friend.
perception, please.
Perception. Hold on. Let me just get perception check. I think it's a flat roll. Yeah, it's a flat roll. Let's see. It's a 17, my friend.
You see a very creepy looking.
Hag that I'm grappling.
No, you think a thing in a cloak that's kind of making its way up the stairs to you.
Ooh, a cloak thingamabob.
You got a visual
Okay.
in D&D campaign.
What?
Let me give you a visual.
Oh, it's okay.
There you go. There's your visual.
You were gonna attack it, weren't you?
Yeah, I was gonna straight up attack it. I'm not gonna lie.
You bitch.
You're the one that's fucking coming up to me creepily. Like what? That to be fair,
You ditched your body.
you ditched your body, and then you decided to come to me. So I look at it and I say, "What in the holy hell?"
Oh,
As
Deimos. It's a pleasure to see you.
As I grapple the old hag. Hello, is this Ludwig?
I want to try to deceive him. I want to try to deceive the sea hag that I'm a shadow.
I can only tell by the name.
You're trying to see the sea head?
Does the sea
He's
hag
trying to
think I'm
deceive
one of
the sea
shadows?
hag.
Okay, interesting.
I want to see if...
After I just called your name.
Well, you're questioning if that's me or not, so I'm going to try to deceive that I'm a
yeah.
shadow.
You don't know entirely, so.
Yeah, you're gonna have to try to deceive me
That's
too.
a 19 for deception.
Yeah, the sea hag believes you're not an ally of this stupid cow that's on top of her.
Neither do I, because I got a 4 on an insight.
So yeah, you think you're an enemy.
And I say, hey, get away! I'm trying to kill. I'll kill her if you don't get away. I don't know if I can kill her. Fuck if I'm gonna try.
Is there a doorway of some sort here?
This is the mansion, so
There's a Deimos way.
There's a Deimos way. There is a hallway to a large set of double doors, as well as, offshoot rooms and such in a T shape.
I want to speak in Netherese to the hag.
Hmm.
For what does the world command of?
I do not speak to disgusting demons like yourself. Go do your job like you're supposed to.
Oh, that's just the best hag voice. I love that hag voice.
So, I'm just gonna have my boy here sock her in the face with an arcane hand.
What?
I
don't understand.
I want to roll I want to roll performance to look like she just pissed this thing off.
Mm.
So, like, that's a 30 for, like, showing this thing's now really pissed off at her.
Okay. She's intimidated, but at the same time, she's also stuck under a cow, so she cannot, move if she even gave a fuck.
I want to use a 5th level arcane hand to punch her in the face.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here. I'm using clenched fist. So 4d8 damage. That is 16 force damage.
Okay. The hag is still face down on the ground. Well, has gone back to being face down on the ground. Still mildly conscious. At this point, unless Deimos wants to do something.
Oh, I probably will. I'm probably gonna be like trying to keep her on the ground or attack her, for chance.
Okay. Give me a. You have grappler feet, right? Or no?
I thought I did. I think I didn't take it. Yeah, I didn't take it.
You did not take it, so you are simultaneously restrained if you want to keep her.
Yeah, that's fine.
Give me an athletics check.
Great.
Can I... Oh, I was
That
gonna
is a
say-
26.
Yep, she pinned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
So, what are you guys gonna do?
I want to try to use my arcane hand to help him with the restraint. So grasping hands. I want to grapple her.
Okay.
It has a strength of 26, so do you want me to roll like a strength check?
No, I mean Deimos already has it. You're more like assisting, so that's fine.
She's gonna take damage though.
Okay.
A lot of reading, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
6 plus my spellcasting modifier. Okay. That's a 17 total in damage.
Okay, 17 on top of what she already took. Yeah, you killed her. Okay.
Crushed her to death.
Yeah. Well, that's a thing. No problem.
We, what is it called? Spit roasted her.
I guess. Kind of.
I want to like wave my hand towards Deimos.
Deimos, make an insight.
It's a 5.
Yeah, you still think he's an enemy.
Yeah, but is she dead?
Yeah, she dead.
Great. Then I'm gonna swing at him with the moonlit greatsword.
Okie dokie.
Because I still think you're an enemy, and you haven't given me reason otherwise.
Yep.
Well, fantastic.
I just helped you kill her.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you're on my side.
You don't know. Maybe... You know what? He rolled a very bad insight, so I'm going to say the exact opposite of what happened. He thinks that you probably killed her in order to keep her quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Ooh.
Hold on. Hold on.
Can I
That's
use
26 to hit and 30 radiant damage?
Oh my god.
And that's going to do double, because he's a shade.
Oh. Oh my.
I don't have enough spell slots for you people.
I don't think you could technically heal.
I actually have a question here. Can I attempt to dodge?
You can have uncanny dodge, but you can't dodge unless it actually...
I mean, I swung and I hit.
Yeah. No.
Well, fuck me.
And it's not like it's
how
a
much
regular
damage,
sword.
How much
It's a
damage am I taking?
60.
I'm left at 5 health.
I'd suggest you open your mouth and tell Deimos who you are before he fucks
So,
your ass up.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
No, I still have 2 more swings. Are you gonna talk or?
I want to talk to Deimos, and I want to send
You
him
can you can talk while
Actually,
I swing.
I can't talk in my jade form, but I'm gonna send him a message with your message spell.
Okay. I'll let that as a reaction. Jesus Christ.
He's gonna shout, Deimos, for it is me, you bumbling idiot! You're killing me!
Ludwig, I asked if it was you. You said no.
I can't speak in this form, you fucking idiot!
I asked.
I don't have a
Wait,
mouth.
how did you make so many deception checks if you couldn't speak? Hold up.
Because
can look
because I'm an actor. That's why.
God.
He can look spooky. He can't talk. He can look spooky.
I asked if it was you. You could have done this a minute ago before I killed you.
I was trying to play up the act so I didn't get spellcasted by the thing you had below your feet.
I could have killed her the entire time. I wanted to talk.
Yes, then why didn't you kill her?
Because I wanted her to talk.
Yes.
That is kind of the whole point
Are you
of why
trying
I
to...
didn't kill her. I have a giant sword in my hand.
I see. You do have a giant sword. Were you trying to punch her with your giant sword? Trying to be like your family?
Excuse me?
Oh dear.
Oh
no.
god.
Oh fuck. Oh dear.
Did you
don't
say
deserve
that
my
again?
spell slots.
Are you trying to make a new family, Deimos?
Oh, my friend.
Oh no.
You saw that, right?
This is not cute. This is.
That was a nat 20.
Oh. I didn't know. This is cute.
And I have to re-roll 4 of those.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Why? What did I
Okay, you don't
do?
deserve my spell slots. Sorry. I'm too busy
14.
saving a man and his wife. And his
48
kids.
minus 6 plus 8. That's going to be 56 times 2.
Oh my god.
This might hurt.
That's 112?
Why are you killing? Why are you hurting me?
You just
Assaulted my family!
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yes, kill your friend. Ha ha. Deimos, why are you swinging up for an attack? You know this is going to kill me, right? I want to
You
try to.
just insulted him after he asked you why you killed the person he was
I want to persuade
trying to get
him.
information from.
I
That
wanna
is not
persuade
the
him.
way to make friends.
You want to do a persuasion?
32, not to kill me.
You better think of a damn good excuse, because he's swinging already.
Mm-hmm.
Deimos, for I'm sorry, but we're both angry in the moment, and I didn't mean to anger you, so don't fucking kill me!
I stop the blade a half inch from the neck of this shade.
I've already spawned 3 shadows already. Actually, no, as it's...
No, it's still my turn. It's
No,
one shit.
I spawn shadows passively.
Yeah, he does spawn shadows passively.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Well, I can kill them
You can kill them.
without any concern for my life.
I'm so horribly.
If you would please let me do what I was doing and not try to insult me, maybe I don't kill you. Next time, before you kill someone I am trying not to kill, ask. Maybe before you get cut in half, tell me it's you. Maybe before you insult me, say something of worth in the conversation. Jesus. Why am I Italian now?
For I didn't know we were not trying to kill her. After all, she almost put a couple bullets
If
in
I
my
was
chest.
trying to kill her, I wouldn't have had her on the floor. I would have had her on my sword.
I have beef with that woman.
Yes, I am the beef.
No, not your beef. I have a bone to pick with her. I want to kill her. She almost shot my fucking head off, Deimos. You weren't getting shot at all.
Yes, because I had her restrained.
No.
Oh my.
That could be the reason why.
Because you didn't get to face the trick shot bird outside.
Oh my god.
This is gorgeous.
This is gorgeous, but also cleric panic attack.
Deimos.
Oh no, the cleric's gonna have a much bigger panic attack in a second.
Oh wow, thank you. That's very reassuring.
You're welcome.
Deimos.
Yes.
Can you put your sword away from me? The light hurts very much.
I'm going to keep my sword here because there are monsters outside.
Could you at least put it away from my neck? Thank you. Your
I pull
friends
the sword slightly back.
Your friends are questioning you.
By friends, you mean you.
By your friend, I mean me.
I just said that.
I am questioning to see if you're going to kill me or not.
I'm trying not to, but next time, let me talk to the hag.
He's just gonna get up and like glare at Deimos.
Go on. Like that's...
Ooh. I like that.
You're enjoying yourself, Buzz?
Oh yes, I'm enjoying myself greatly because while you two are doing some fun stuff, there's
Been going on outside.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, if you're done killing the hag and almost dying, I'm gonna go kill something.
Go ahead. Let it not be me this time.
That was the plan.
Try not to murder your friends, Deimos. It's very unbecoming of you.
Try not to insult your friends, Ludwig, and it will be the end of you.
Insult me again and I'll suck your soul out.
Good luck with that.
Wow. Y'all are just doing like the Yo Mama jokes at this point.
Go along, walking beefcakes. I'll see you in a bit.
I hope you do know. I hope you do know. I would have done your entire hit points in one swing with that crit.
I mean,
I hope you know this.
Moonlight sword.
I still would have had constructed resilience, so it wouldn't have mattered.
I mean, yeah, but you're gonna
Whatever you say, boss.
He's going.
Even if he killed me, I still would have been passed out. Yeah, I would have been passed out.
No,
But...
if you get below half of your hit points
When you're
in
already...
one swing,
No,
you are dead.
What I'm saying is, the ability that I have is that if you were to kill me, any number that goes over, I stay unconscious in a coma. For
Well, right,
that many
unless he
hours.
keeps trying to kill you.
Yeah, which I do have another swing for this one turn.
Like, you'll drop down to 1 HP for that hit, that is true. But he can still attack you after.
I can still swing again.
Which is not good, and I'm pretty sure that, what's it called?
No good, I say.
I'm gonna
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna enter.
With double damage is not great for you, my friend.
As Deimos leaves the room, I want to enter the room. I want to have my shadows guard the room.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
I want to search the sea hag.
Okay.
I'll roll investigation.
That would be helpful. Also, Deimos, give me a dex save.
Great, I actually have +1 to these.
That's a 9 for investigation.
That's 14 on a dex save. I don't think it's enough.
You're doing a dex save. I'm sorry for that.
That's a 14?
Beefcake's got it wrong.
What?
What?
I said, oops,
Excuse?
Beefcake's got it wrong.
I'm saying you also do a dex save.
Oh, God.
Oh, wait, no, you float. Never mind, it is only Deimos.
Oh, it's the ground? Okay, that's
I
fine.
got a 22 anyways. Am I really getting
That-
hit?
No,
That's really helpful, because you're floating.
it is actually helpful. So that does actually work out. But no, the entire manor is shaking.
What did you do now?
I did nothing! Dear God, why is everything my fault?
Because you just killed the hag out here and insulted me, that's why.
Don't look at me to be off. Don't look at me.
I can't. I only see a cloak.
Deimos, don't blame me for everything. I'm not
I
your
blamed
old...
you for 2 things, and
No.
possibly a third.
I'm not your old married couple. I don't have a damn idea why the house is shaking.
So, to answer your investigation, she doesn't have anything on her necessarily. She does have that spell book, but it's in a completely foreign language, firstly.
Can I just...
Luz,
Yes?
did I pass the save?
You did not.
Okay, what happens to me?
The entire mansion is shaking up and down, so you were on your butt.
No,
And
I
you were
just
taking
fell on my butt.
I wanted to take her tome and spellbook.
That is fine. But more importantly than the spell book, there is a large mark on her back.
Oh no, she was a slave.
Can I use a perception to see what it is?
Mm-hmm.
12.
It looked like fish.
Great. Deep sea creatures. Cthulhu, hooray.
Not Cthulhu. Definitely not
Kraken.
a squid. Not
Yep, it's a kraken.
It is not a squid.
No. A non-squid kraken.
It's much worse than a squid.
Isn't a kraken a bad squid?
It's worse
Big
than
squid.
the
Oh, it's Talos. The rolling down in the deep guy.
Kraken. No. Anywho,
How could it be worse than Talos?
I will leave that there.
Okay.
Ishmael.
Uh-huh.
Can you see? Do you have dark?
I have dark vision.
Okay. So, I'll say that you've gone down into the depths of the Undercity, right?
Yep.
You've explored 3 places, technically, with the party.
Yeah.
And you did not explore Tunnel 2, nor did you have a very in-depth look at the clinic. So, if you're looking for this guy's wife and children, where do you want to go?
I'm going to try the clinic first, just because they might be there.
Okay. So you head down the dank staircase, trying to kind of hold on to the wall, like shimmy your way down type of thing.
Yeah.
As you make your way down, you do see that there's very little movement down here, but there does appear to be something. You can't really tell all that well.
Mm.
The stone is very, very cold. It's even colder than it was before, like when you expected it to just be wet and dark. It now feels cold and almost like it is sapping the heat out of everything.
Oh, how miserable.
You have a very sickening aura of lifelessness in here.
Is there anything down here? Oh, I guess I'll see. Can I make an insight or like a medicine check to see if there's anything living down here?
You can.
Okay, which one?
Take a pick. Either one.
Medicine then.
Okay.
That's a 23 medicine.
Ooh, beautiful. Okay. So with your medicine check, you do see that there is lots and lots of blood all over the floor next to the various beds that Solani was taking care of people on. A number of them already turned to shade, so you already knew about that.
Yeah.
They are strewn all over the place. It's looking very, abandoned asylum / sanctuary down here. It's very unsettling at the moment.
Could I try and use a religion check to at least bless those shadows to know that they, is there any sort of blessing I can give them just to hope that they pass on eventually?
Interesting choice.
The ones that were converted, I just pray for them and say that, oh well, I hope they end up returning to the peace of death more so than anything else.
You know what? Actually, I will let you do that if you want to use your preserve life channel divinity.
I'm probably going to need that for something else, don't you think?
Or your turn undead.
Okay, I will use one of them to try and bless the area and just give hope to all of those that feel hopeless.
Okay. And toss me that religion check to see what you get.
Okay. Tossing religion your way? I should really have proficiency in this freaking skill.
You would think so.
That's like a 7.
I'll give you advantage on this since you're also using your channel divinity.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What? It landed on the edge and it said it's glowing 19 and 1, but it gave me 1. It's on the edge.
It's on the edge.
It is D&D Beyond, though. It said 1.
I know, but it was on the edge and both of them are glowing on the dice.
I don't like that. I had that happen just yesterday, too. I hate that happens.
Go with the lower roll.
Yeah.
What? Ludwig, are you for me or against me?
That's what Dungeons and Dragons says when you, in terms of rounding, you always round down.
Oh, come on.
In all fairness, that would mean you got a 7. I will add your... I mean, you got your wisdom modifier, too, so...
It was from the days of carried over from, like, D&D 2, when you could get a half of something and be broken.
But what I will say is... You see a large mass of shadows kind of be drawn from every corner of the room in front of you as a single figure.
Could I look at it, and is there any way I'll be able to communicate with it, or is that just impossible?
It doesn't seem hostile, so you could try to.
I'll just say to the shadow mass, may you go in peace.
It kind of bows to you in an appreciative fashion, but it also turns around and points towards the back.
And I'll ask the shadow mass, what's back there?
Before it really answers you, it immediately disperses, which I'll blame on the 7. But it kind of dissolves into a various number of will-o-wisps, which instead of, like, when you've been killing shades, they just kind of vanish. These ones just kind of faded into the wall and started floating upwards. So, looks like whatever you did worked, but...
Okay, so I'll just, I'll go back there to see what the heck is up. What the heck is up?
You know what? On top of that, because you used your channel divinity for it, I'm gonna roll a D20 and give you a thought.
Okay.
Okay. You have 18 temporary hit points.
Cool. Thank you. 10, 18.
Now, as for the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
You head to the back and you do see those same glyphs that you saw in the future. The ones that Solani had read for you.
Mm-hmm.
You do also notice that there is far more blood here. And it appears to be dripping down the wall.
Oh, God. Can I try to see if there's living things in this places or if that blood's just cold?
You can. Make an insight.
Or medicine or just insight?
Medicine or insight, whichever's better.
Okay, well, medicine it'll be. Okay, there's my nat 20. Plus 9, 29.
Okay. You lightly touch the blood, which is just streaming down, and it does look like certain glyphs are glowing. With the nat 20, I will say, for whatever reason, you get like a telepathic message in your mind.
Okay.
Very, very soon. She's almost here. So very close. I don't have to wait anymore.
I'll sound like a freaking owl. Who's almost there?
As you scream who, the glyphs stop glowing, and more blood starts dripping on your shoulders, and you are fully aware that the blood is not cold. It is very fresh.
I'm going to hold that thing of Whoozy What's It's, the sunbeam staff in front of me and look up like horror movie-esque because there might be something right above me.
Yes.
I'm going to look up and just, at the thing that might be above me and maybe take a step back if it wants to drop down.
Okay. Let me see. Which one to pick? What do you see? Okay. Absolutely. So you see this kind of creature first. Not that. This.
One second, opening up the link.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. That's all he's going to say.
Clinging to the ceiling, and staring down at you apparently with its beady red eyes, and it looks like it's dripping saliva right on you, looking very hungry. But it then falls from the ceiling. Make a dex save for me.
Okay. Dex. Oof, that's a 9.
That is actually perfectly fine.
Oh, okay.
So once it falls from the ceiling, you realize that the thing that was dripping from its mouth is blood. It falls right next to you, unconscious, and it's had its body chewed in half.
Oh no.
And you suddenly hear a large chittering screech from above you.
And then I'm probably going to step back into the doorway in which I entered if that's someplace and look up.
So what you see, that is actually a problem, is... Let me find a good image for you. This thing.
Oh.
A very traditional looking demon. It is fine. But it looks like all of those will-o-wisps that you saw from before are just kind of hovering around it. And you notice... Give me a insight on the creature that fell.
Okay. That's a 23 insight.
It looks kind of half human. And you notice that it has 3 heads instead of just 1.
Okay, so now there's mutant aberrations going out down here. Great, fantastic. Yep. And then he's gonna take one step back further in case, he needs to bolt and find the man and his kid in, like, somewhere else.
I'm gonna say with the insight, you can tell that his wife and children definitely transformed into the thing that was torn to pieces by whatever's on the ceiling.
Oh, good graces. Who could have done such a thing?
It drops from the ceiling with a very nimble flap and immediately starts charging you.
Is there can Ishmael think of any reasonable way to turn its thing back into the wife and kids?
Oh no, the wife and kids are completely dead. They're the thing that fell on you first.
Oh frick. So there's no way I can, like, revive them or anything?
No, they fell.
Oh wait, I'll revive them. Wait, can I revive them later?
Possibly. Yeah.
Because I could perform, like, a surgical procedure and separate them and then, like, revive them. Yeah. I can revive them together and then do a separation procedure. Technically true, right?
That is technically true.
I would just basically tear them apart and then just immediately use my heal to, like, heal one of them together and then suture together the other one and suture together the other one with healing aiding me, right?
I mean, especially with Solani's book, you're becoming a very infamous necromancer suddenly.
Necromancer?
That sounds very necromancy to me, doesn't it? I don't know.
Oh no, but I'm only tearing them apart to put them back together.
That's necromancy.
That sounds about right.
That is.
But I'm doing it like a surgical procedure, like a doctor.
Like you're not. Necromancy has to do with the dead. You're a cleric, so you heal the living, but you're a necro-cleric right now.
Yes, I'm going to revive these peoples, and then I'm going to do a surgical procedure to make them back to normal.
But that's necromancy in this world.
Yeah.
Oh well, then so be it. At least he's saving their lives.
I mean, there's like a whole spell dedicated to preserving an organ.
But before
technically true.
To save their lives, you might want to save your own.
Oh yes, that sunbeam spell is right in front of me. Oh wait, but it does radiant damage, right? Sunbeam does radiant damage, yeah. Okay, good. Okay, good. We can work with this. So he's probably going to, freaking sunbeam.
Okay. Oh dear. Roll me an initiative.
Okay. Why did this thing get high initiative?
No, I haven't rolled its initiative yet.
Oh, that's a 7 initiative.
Okay. What do you have? That's a 16 plus 2.
Okay, well, that's not good for me. Now let's see what the heck I can do.
It's gonna... Well, it's got its first move, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, its passive demonic shadows, the Nabasu, darkens the area around its body in a 10-foot radius. Non-magical light can't illuminate this area of dim light, and it imposes disadvantage on attack rolls against it. So.
Okay. If it wants to play that game, I can play that game too. Lapsed in protection and evil and good.
For its actual action.
Okay.
Soul Stealing Gaze.
I have high wisdom saves.
This is going to be a charisma save.
I still have high charisma saves.
Give me a charisma save.
That's a 16.
Okay. You just barely sneak through this charisma save.
Well, thank goodness.
Okay, let's see. So, all right. So you avoid all the effects from this, which is good. But it's going to, as part of its multi-attack, that was that first piece.
Okay.
Now claw and bite. There you go.
Okay.
So, boop boop. A 27 and a 13.
13 does not hit. 27 just barely does.
Okay. So this is gonna do 1, 2, 3. 17, 18, 19 in slashing plus... Okay. So 19 in slashing and 4 in necrotic.
Okay. So that's 23 damage. He is going to feel lightly admonished by this thing because his god like protected him, sugar daddied him a little bit. Yeah.
As it strikes you, it opens its mouth, and you can hear the wails of a lot of people from within its vocal cords, just screaming out, help us, please. We're still in here.
It's okay, I'll save you, I promise.
Okay, if you say so.
You'll see.
Alright, it's your turn.
My turn. I'm gonna protection and evil good myself against the fiends. So I can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them, and they have disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Fancy.
So basically, if he wants to roll that 27 again, think again, mister. Bonus action, I will spiritual weapon, just second level. Just basic.
All right.
And yeah, I'm gonna make it appear right behind him.
Okay.
That's a 17. Is that like a no?
To hit?
Oh, that's a hit. Never mind.
Wait, it was 17 to hit?
17 to hit.
No, does not hit.
Oh, okay, never mind. Disregard. He just summons a spiritual weapon and it just kind of vibes.
Okay. No problem. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Okay.
Just have the thing like claw and bite me, because that will probably not happen.
I cannot guarantee that that's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
It stands up very tall as you... It's no longer on all fours. You can finally see how tall it actually is. It's maybe like 12 feet, towering over you.
Oh, wow, that thing's tall.
It reaches out to one of the will-o-wisps that are just hanging in the air in front of it and grabs it, bringing it closer to its mouth, and just tears into it, and you can hear shrieks filling the room.
Great, now it feeds on the souls of the dead. Fantastic.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to perform an exorcism on you.
It regains 4 hit points, and now deals an extra 1d6 of damage whenever it hits you.
That is, if it hits me.
If it hits you. So, let's go for a multi-attack.
Remember, with disadvantage.
Okay, so that's 4 dice. I'm gonna say it misses both. I rolled a 5 and a 6.
I mean, I have a 26 armor class.
Well, it was 5 and a 6 plus 11 each, so...
Oh.
It definitely...
Okay, well, thank goodness. Yeah, no, that misses.
It's going to take this opportunity, once it sees that, it's having a hard time hitting you, it's going to rush up the stairs quickly and start to attempt to fly out of the underground. It's making its way to the stairs right now.
Okay.
But it's not out of the room yet.
Okay. Let's see what I can do here. Can I, protection and evil and good the rest of the will-o-wisps? Because if this thing's going to escape from the underground, I would no longer need protection from evil and good on myself if it's really just trying to escape. Because it wouldn't know that I'm take the spell off on myself, right?
That is true.
It wouldn't know that, so I could just protection and evil and good the will-o-wisps against that thing to make sure, and tell them to follow me to safety.
Can you take multiple targets?
Is it multiple targets?
Yeah, there's a lot of...
No, it is only one. Oh, well, maybe I can... Okay, 1 second. I mean, I could also do Spirit Guardians. That's also a thing.
But that would also dissolve the one you left back at the thing.
Dissolve which one?
The one you left back at the cafe. Oh wait, no, that's different.
That's Guardian of Faith.
Yep, that's Guardian of Faith. Never mind. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I would do that. Um, can I tell where it's going?
No.
There's no way I'll be able to tell.
Yeah, you don't know what its intention is. It probably just looks like it wants to escape at the moment.
Okay, well, I'm going to bring that thing over there, bring my spiritual weapon over there, and as the bonus action, and then chop it. Try to.
Okay, give it a good thud.
Specifically aiming for its leg to try and trip.
Okay.
If I can do that.
Keep in mind you're rolling with disadvantage, but yes.
If I try to trip a specific part?
I mean, yeah, it's covered in darkness. I would say it's going to be a little hard to do that.
Okay, well, then I just might try and just hit it then.
Okay.
Okay, that's 24.
Oh, you definitely hit it. Okay.
That's 7 damage.
Did you still want to aim at the leg?
Would I have to do disadvantage?
I mean, anyway, it would be disadvantage, so.
Oh, wait, hitting it. Oh, wait, okay. Then I'll need to re-roll that 24. Shoot. Okay, NVM. Let's see what my disadvantage roll is. Okay, never mind. Does a 22 hit? It's 22 with disadvantage.
22 with disadvantage does hit.
Okay, so 7 damage to the leg because I'm aiming for the leg because there'll be disadvantage either way.
Okay, so because it is radiant damage, it does actually do a little extra too. It's going to double up.
Cool.
You clip it right through its lower half of its left leg, and it does it's trying to grip the stairs, but it's now in kind of a bit of pain. It notices that its leg starts to fizzle, kind of fade out of existence, and around that area, the dark shadows that was covering it is a bit more exposed. So if you keep aiming at the leg, it won't have disadvantage.
I still have my action, so could I technically, if the damage doubles up, then I could action sunbeam it and just try it. I could just roast it on the stairs, maybe.
You could attempt to.
I will attempt to roast it on the stairs.
Okay.
Make sure it doesn't get away, so I can save all of those souls.
You are a very very brave cleric today.
Yes. I'm trying to save as many people as possible. Doesn't matter if I'm a necro cleric. I'm still trying to save them and help you. I'm a domain of life cleric, so that means I'm trying to either A, preserve life, or B, bring back to life, because these people are wrongly taken of it. Yes. Am I wrong?
No.
Or am I right?
Wrong. You're quite right. It's not quite fair that this is going on to these people. So
exactly, they don't deserve it, so therefore I will save them. Or at least let them go in peace.
Also, from the shrieking, which should be rather ear-piercing for you, Deimos and Ludwig should make a perception roll to see if they can actually tell what's going on. It's a fair way away, but maybe.
Okay, 1 moment.
That's 12.
You think,
buddy?
My page isn't doing anything for me. 1 moment.
It's all right. You think it's the building shaking?
Yeah. Let me know when it's my turn, because...
All good. I know I've been
You said
here
wisdom
for...
save?
No, I said perception check.
Sorry. It's perception, so... Nat 20 plus 4.
Thank you.
Okay. You definitely know that is a very organic, ominous shriek coming from exactly down under in the clinic.
Deimos, I believe we have a problem.
Is it perchance the building being destroyed?
I know why that is happening.
Why?
There seems to be a monster underneath the clinic. Remember when we went down to the clinic?
No.
Where Bone almost got killed by a shadow.
Yes. Clinic?
There is a beast there.
Okay, is it technically a clinic? I thought they were for healing.
Oh, you mean cleric. It's a doctor's office, Deimos.
Okay. I didn't know that.
very, very innocent people and hurt people are being killed there.
Mm-hmm.
I assuming by that shriek.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I guess, and then I start running on over.
So you are choosing to leave the manor?
Yes, well, I mean, the manor is shaking.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would hope so.
I'm gonna just float out of it.
Okay. You two both leave the manor. The manor continues to shake, unbeknownst to you. And I will say both of you start to make your way down into the under.
I
Now then.
need health. Oh god.
You cough.
Can I smack myself with a? I'm gonna smack myself with a 4th level cure wounds.
Solid idea.
Oh my god, I'm hurt.
I am so determined to roast this thing. You don't even know.
I'm so ready. I'm ready to watch it.
I wanted to have my 2 shadows when I'm going to leave to go down and start like attacking the shadows.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. Alright, so I'm gonna hand it over to Ishmael. It should be his turn, right?
Yeah. So I'm using the sunbeam staff to, like, you know.
Cook me.
Hook.
Hook him. Burn him.
Yeah. I'm trying to cook him. I'm trying to roast him. Trying to tell him his mama's so fat that she never mind.
His mama's so fat that they mistaken her for my mom.
No, his mama's so fat that she must have got bloated on the freaking souls she consumed.
Your mama's so fat she can't even consume it all.
Whatever.
The souls be pounding her from the inside.
Oh.
Wait, did the thing make the con saving throw?
Oops.
I think so.
Are you eating food right now, Wes?
I have chocolate.
That sounds fun.
Oh gosh.
What?
So it doesn't
It's
have
good
any
stuff.
modifiers to its con save, and it got
And?
that one.
Nat 1?
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
critically
time to get
fails.
roasted, buddy.
That's a
Would you say that's
Mhm.
that's crit? So I roll 12
Mm-hmm.
d8.
Mhm.
Sorry, buddy. It just might be your like happy death day.
Mm-mm.
What? 49 times 2?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I'm
So-
sorry, but I can do this for 10 rounds if you want me to.
So that's a ×4
Oh, that's a times 4.
because it's a crit on top of being radiant damage.
Haha.
So
Wait, but I rolled 12. I rolled 12 d8.
how much is it normally?
It's normally 68, so I rolled 12 d8 to account for the crit, and then times 2.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so 49 times 2, that's 98 damage.
Ouch. Big ouch.
Yes, ouch. I'm sorry, but you're gonna get roasted.
You have eviscerated its tail, and its lower half is, although it was black before, it has become charred and kind of white and bubbling, as if like the skin has just been peeled off of it.
I'm going to feel no freaking mercy to this thing. Can I like try and threaten it?
Yes, you can attempt to.
I'll just say, kneel to to your own storm of souls swarming within that mulligan stomach of yours. Surrender to me.
I think our cleric's turning evil.
when you're
I'm
cleric,
doing it in the name of love.
when you're
I'm
cleric,
trying to save other souls.
when your
I wonder
cleric
if-
says, "I killed all the people in the name of love."
I wonder if the staff is evil.
Can I make it intimidation?
What?
Can I make an intimidation with that or no?
You can.
Okay. Darn it. That's like a 12 intimidation.
You look adorable.
It was about to be a 22, man.
While we're walking, I want to cast Bardic Inspiration on Deimos.
You're not quite down there yet, but you can see that there was a giant blast of light that looks like, I don't know, semi-godly.
In response, I want to, like, give him Bardic Inspiration, Deimos.
Is that okay with you, Deimos?
Yeah, I don't mind getting Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. So, one more round for this creature, and then it'll be your guys' turn, because you'll be in the vicinity. Let's see.
Should I probably roll initiative so that we're ahead of it?
Please do.
It's a 7.
I got a 6.
Hey, I'm above Ludwig.
Oh, God, we're so bad.
What did you get?
Got a 6, he got a 7.
So it's going to be the Nabasu, and then Deimos, then Ludwig. Then round back up. So what it's going to do, as you attempt to intimidate it, is it's going to turn and glare at you so sadistically that you semi-shit your pants. Let me give an intimidation check of its own. That is a 18.
Ishmael's going to be pretty intimidated, but he's going to keep that sunbeam on. If anything, the fear motivates me to kill the thing more. You know what I mean? It's more like, no, die!
And for its actual turn, it's going to use Soul-Stealing Gaze again. Give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
Charisma save.
Charisma save, okay. Oh, that's a high roll. 22.
You made a 22? Okay.
22.
It once again fails on its Soul-Stealing Gaze.
Sorry, Buckaroo.
Now, to actually see if it hits you.
It's gonna come back towards me, like, through the sunbeam?
Yeah, it's attempting to.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah, it only hit you with 1, I think.
What's the one roll?
That's a 19 plus 11, that's 30.
19 with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay then. Yeah, that does hit.
Okay, so it would be its. I think it's its bite attack. Yeah, it's its bite attack. So this might hurt, but we will see.
It's okay. I can take it. I know it's gonna get fried next turn. We good.
That is 33 plus 6, 39, and D10. Oh wait, no, D6. Okay. 39 plus 6. That is 45 damage.
Yikes. I'm still going though. I'm still standing. I'm not dead yet.
It's still screaming at you face to face, but yes, you are kind of blowing it back right now. Interesting.
Well, I'm probably screaming at it now.
You're just having a screaming contest with the devil.
Yeah. Like, yeah?
All right.
Too
Deimos.
much power!
Deimos, it's your turn.
You said 45 damage?
Yeah, 45.
Okay.
Ooh, that was a chunky hit. Good thing you're already roasting this thing.
It's okay. I also have my Channel Divinity again. Oh, wait, never mind. I'll use that for something else. It's okay. We all good.
I got a DM question real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So if I use
Mage... I see when I get there. That's what the question is.
Sorry, I'll ask it on my turn. Go for it, Deimos.
I was trying to say, what do I see when I get there?
You see a bright flash of light ramming against this bat-like demon, and it looks like a very dramatic and like you should be writing this down as like a poet. This is very, very epic right now.
Thank you.
Can I use my background of Legend of Lore to do that?
I mean, you could actually. You can't really tell who's winning or who's actually attacking this thing because it's so damn bright.
Can I use a
OOC hint, I am winning.
Can I use a performance roll to write it down as a story to be told?
I mean, you can. I would give it on your turn, but yes, you can.
All right. Question.
Yes.
So how far is it from me?
So you are now like halfway down the staircase, I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be about 50 feet.
50 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect. That's just within the shockwave range. Which is what I was almost about to kill Ludwig with.
Oh, good lord.
So let's see what I use. I don't have enough spell
slots for this thing.
Oh, well, that's a 12. That's not great.
That does not.
21 and
that does hit.
26.
Those two hit. Those two definitely hit.
Okay, let me get really quickly my damage out for you. That one's a 28 on the first one. Hold on. Oh, wow, that's weird. I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this.
Hey, Lamau.
And then the second one, 28 on the first one, and then plus 8 is 34 on the second one. Both radiant.
28 and 34?
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay.
Hold on.
Thank you for helping me fry this thing, XD lol.
That is 62. That's without doubling the radiant.
Oh, that's without doubling the radiant. Okay. So, as it's busy trying to maim Ishmael, you snuck up behind it and cleaved it straight square across its legs, and the sunbeam just took it back and just mashed it into the wall.
Perfect.
So,
and then I'm gonna the second slash is gonna slice right into its throat.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's cut in half. It's dead. It is
Thank you.
Dead.
Okay.
But I specifically want the second one to sever its head, so now it's cut in thirds.
Okay.
Just a question. Can I use my one of my channel divinities to try and get the souls out and set them free?
You can. Yes.
I just want to set the souls free and give them at peace.
So, before we continue, though, I wasn't pulling any punches. This is what I sent at you. Just
yeah.
Whoa. Boy. That's a strong boy.
Yeah, that's a strong boy. I'm glad that I actually took a hit from that thing.
Like
that makes me proud.
Following it.
So is it dead?
I'm sorry, but you just got fried.
Hot damn.
Is it dead?
Oh yeah, it's fucking dead.
Okay, so my 24 to catalog this fight.
Absolutely, you do record it as the.
I recorded it. I made a title for it. Don't worry.
Okay.
I just have it recorded as stories that I can tell.
Nice. Well, your show.
I do have a DM question though.
Uh-huh.
If I was to use Mage Hand, could I also use Vampiric Touch on the Mage Hand to give me health? It's touching them, or is that?
That's like a very quirky question to ask.
Yeah, that.
I feel like it would work.
Okay.
It is a touch spell, right?
Because that's what I was planning on doing.
It says you wreath your hand in shadows and then you touch the enemy. But I mean, also it's on the. I was looking it up on the spell list. It says it's a self range, so I don't know.
Because I was thinking Mage Hand and Shadow Hand, along with Propulsion Arm, if that could work in the combo.
I mean, technically that would be a yes.
I mean, it would make more sense to put it on the Propulsion Arm.
I would say yes for that. Yeah, the Propulsion Arm would be the most thing that makes sense.
What about the Shadow Hand? Because my left hand is literally just a shadow now, because I can't turn it back. It's permanent.
Iffy.
Technically, but you got to think on it.
Yeah. But anywho, you three have met up.
Ishmael, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. It's okay.
It's okay. Me. Oh,
interesting. I saw light being burning this thing. I decided to help.
Oh yes, that was just me. It's no big deal.
Okay. Oh.
I want to walk up and like touch Ishmael's like shoulder and wave. Like,
ew! Oh my god, what's that?
Oh, this is Ludwig. He died and then he became a shade, and now he just he talked to the Raven Queen and he's like, you know what? Fuck metal. I want to be Shadow.
Okay. Hi, Ludwig, buddy. Ugh.
I don't know what to think of it, but here we are.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It looks like I fry you in my free time. Never mind. Okay.
Yes. If I accidentally touch him with his sword, he dies.
I want to send him a message. Ishmael a message.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ishmael, I would request some healing, please.
I don't.
Good grief. I need some healing myself. Okay. We'll clean this up real nice. I know we will. Okay, so first order of business, those screaming souls inside of that thingy.
Can I use Netherite to talk to them?
How do I heal?
You don't help. You sit there and be a good boy, okay?
Okay, I do that.
DM.
Couldn't what now?
Netheries.
What about it?
I was wondering if I could use it to talk to the dead souls in there.
Oh, you know what? That's a fair point. Yes.
So I want to use Netheries to attempt to talk to them.
Okay.
Hello there. What is going on here?
They all just sound very confused. They were living not too long ago. It's just an incomprehensible mess of please help.
I see. They're all dead, correct?
Oh yeah, they're dead.
So they're undead right now?
No, they're dead.
They're just dead, and that's why I'm going to help them move on.
Okay, so they're just all amalgamated to this thing?
Technically, yes.
But the souls are just trapped inside there, correct?
Yeah, they're just in its stomach. And the ones that were floating around before seem to have dissipated.
Would Spare the Dying help to make them pass?
Bring their souls.
Spare the Dying would not help in this case, because you can't keep them stable.
No, I mean just to make them pass.
No, that would be outside the range of what Spare the Dying could do.
Gotcha.
Okay, so could I use my channel divinity on all of the souls to help them pass on, especially the ones in the thing?
Which channel divinity? What do you want to do?
Well, I have the like, turn undead and then the preserve life.
Okay. At this point, preserve life I don't think would help all that much, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Turn undead, maybe, but they're not undead either.
Oh, okay. Well, then what if, so is there anything I could do to help these souls pass on safely?
Maybe a rite of some kind?
Oh, there are ceremonies, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I'd have to funeral each and every one of them.
You could do a mass.
Can I bring all of this? Can I instruct all of the souls to come back with me so I can give them a mass and then use my divine intervention? to try and have my god intervene on their behalf and send them all on?
They're all stuck inside its stomach, so you could try and, like, drag that carcass somewhere.
Oh, wait, is there any way I'll be able to get all the things out of the stomach first off?
You'd have to open it.
Okay. Is my sunbeam still active or no?
I will say no.
Okay. So, can I viciously tear it apart and then let all the souls out?
You can attempt to. Give me a strength check.
Okay. I'm not that good at strength. Deimos, could you come help me with something? I need you to brutally eviscerate something.
Of course. What do you need?
Because realizing that he didn't want to put his hands on that grubby thing, can you, like, tear that apart for me? Just, rip it into a whole bunch of little pieces.
Let me athletics check or just strength check?
Athletics for this one.
That's a 15. I rolled real bad.
So you dig your fingers into it, and in a very messy fashion, you can't rip it apart just at once, but you just kind of rip its whole entire lower half off.
Does this help?
Are the souls coming out? Can I see that the souls are coming out or not?
Yeah, they're just kind of flowing out like like a torn up hose.
Okay, so he's just going to wait for them to, come out like a torn up hose. And is there any way I can check that they're all out eventually?
Ludwig could probably see.
Ludwig, since you're like dead-ish or whatever you are, can you see if they're all out of that thing, that carcass?
Gonna raise a middle finger to Ishmael and nod.
Okay, cool. I've seen worse. Okay, never mind. Just continue, please.
I want to use Netherese to see if I can call out to any of them.
Okay. What are you saying?
Is anybody within that carcass? Are you all out? Are you all good? Floating off to the afterlife?
They all flow out. There's no one left inside. However, you hear chatter of, I hope the girl is okay. I'm not sure if she's still well. No one saved her. I don't think that they're supposed to be here.
You over there that said girl. What girl are you referring to? Please tell me.
The elf girl, the one who always helped everyone.
Where is she?
There's a scramble of like whispering and chittering between them. The demons, they're going to the basement. They big plans. It's incomprehensible nonsense.
Pass on to the next life and I'll take care of it.
Okay. So, are you going to tell Ishmael that they're all right?
I'm going to relay the information using message.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so like he knows that the girl he'd probably say they're talking about Sileny, aren't they? Well, if you all could follow me, I am going to try and pass you on to this next life. There is little I can do for you guys, but a safe passage into the afterworld is the most I could give you.
Okie dokie.
All the souls are just like, okie dokie.
They all just get in a single file line with little balls.
Okay. Oh, Deimos, can you pick up that thing over there? He's going to point to the thing. I'm just going to be doing some little surgery on it later.
Oh, okay. And I grab it.
It's for the name. It's in the name of love. I mean, yeah.
Is that the thing I killed?
Ludwig is actively going to say, "Ugh," inside of Ishmael's mind.
It's a Dragloth. It's the three-headed Dragloth from before that the Nabasu just tore up.
Oh, okay. So I grab one head in each hand and I look at him and I say, I need more hands. And then I summon my shadow and I carry the whole thing.
Ishmael, you fucking turning into a necromancer here. Is this going to be your new lair where you have surgeries on people? Are you going to make a fucking puppet show?
Isn't necromancy bringing life?
No, I'm not going.
Isn't that what healing is?
I'm going to help these people. They were wrongly taken of their life, and therefore I'm going to try and separate their bodies, cauterize their wounds, and then revive each of them individually.
You do know their souls could be amalgamated together, right?
If they are, then I will just revive them as one big being together.
That would be utter hell.
We'll get to that bridge when we cross it. What?
Even if you separate the bodies, say for example they're stuck in one, all three of their souls congeal together, that's utter hell on someone. At that point, just let them pass.
Okay, I will give you this. If their souls are knitted together, then I will give them the safe passage to the afterlife like I am the rest of these souls. I will still need the body for that either way.
But you'll have to put them through more pain and kill them all over again.
No, I won't.
Revive them, yes?
No, but you can't. No.
I'm questioning his healing. Yes, I'm putting a question to the character.
Yeah, no, he's stuttering right now.
Ishmael.
I will be able to find if the souls are torn together.
So Ishmael.
I will be able to do that before I revive them.
So Ishmael.
What?
Tell me.
What?
If the souls are stuck together, wouldn't it be easier just now to cut open the carcass and let the souls go to rest, rather than revive them, see if they're stuck together, and then kill them again?
I mean, isn't there a way to save them? There should be.
You couldn't.
As long as the body's here.
Ishmael.
What?
The souls inside the body of the demon were amalgamated together or being forced to. This body has 3 heads and is sharing one body with each other.
Yes, but all of those individual separate souls were able to live inside of that monster's body. The same can be said for the body with 3 heads right there.
One being eaten is different than being fused.
Okay, but fused by what? We don't know.
Then why don't you take a check first? You do know.
Okay, then I'll check if you really want to be that guy. Can I check?
I do. I do, dear up-and-coming necromancer. Check for me. Check.
Oh, don't call me that. I'm just trying to preserve life as I can. This man wanted his family back. And I was going to try and do everything in my power to do so. And if you're trying to question that, then that is simply your fault.
Maybe you'll become a grave cleric.
Okay, what check? What check?
Religion check.
Okay, religion check.
I guess someone's becoming a grave cleric now.
10.
Medicine check.
Medicine check. Okay, medicine check is better. That's a 2 on the medicine check.
Wow. Okay, you're taking the religion check. So the souls are indeed amalgamated. However, you do have knowledge of a way to separate them.
What would this now he's going to consider for them? What is the way involved?
Make a history.
History, okay.
Oh no.
I'm proficient in history. Oh boy. Oh, that's a 10.
You can't recall exactly, but you know that there is a reference that you have in your possession. You have Selene's notebook.
Then I'm going to dig through Selene's notebook.
It does indeed entail details of how to deconstruct and reconstruct souls into meat puppets, for lack of a better term.
Does it sound painful to the soul?
It sounds as though it could be, but do souls really feel?
Yes.
That's the question.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Ludwig, upon further consideration, I realized that I was being selfish to the living man's desire to have his family back. These people need to be let go, and I will help them all move on. So, in order to get that soul amalgamated together out of the body, I am going to have to cut it open. If one of you guys could help me that.
Can you use my claw to cut it open with a medicine check?
I could intimidate them back to life.
Oh, come on, Deimos.
You know what? I'll let Deimos attempt. Let's see. Show me what you got, Mumukao.
I got a 4 + 6. That's 10.
You intimidate a dead body. Ah.
Can I use
I tried to scare him awake, but it didn't work.
Oh, good try, Deimos. Thank you.
It worked on my sister once, but I don't know.
Dead things aren't asleep, Deimos.
I didn't know that.
Can I use my claw attack with a medicine check to surgically open it?
Yes, you can.
That's an 18 for my medicine check. Do you want me to roll for the claw?
No, I'll say that this works out. You do manage to slice it open in a rather humane way. You've kind of gored it from its heart and its head. These souls have slowly kind of risen out, just like the rest of the will-o-wisps, but this one looks quite a bit bigger than the rest for obvious reasons.
Could Ishmael, sort of take it into his hand as much as he can do with the spectral thing?
Mm-hmm.
And use... does Spare the Dying give it a comforting feeling of any sort?
Again, I would say that it's kind of out of the
Spare
spectrum
the
of what
dying
they
is for the living,
do.
as I've tried
Yeah.
before.
Okay. Well, he's just going to hold the thing in his hand, and and says, "It's okay. Your father/husband is alive, and I will make sure he stays that way. For now, just follow me, and I'll send you on to the afterlife together."
I will say, before you do go onwards with this, based on the readings of the book, you can perform medicine checks on the undead to actually separate them.
Oh, great. He is a necromancer now.
Well, he's going to try and separate it. Can he ask permission to the souls if they want to be separated?
Yes. They respond, this is hellish, and even if we were able to see our family again, this wouldn't be how we would want to be seen.
So do you want to be separated? Do you want to try?
They say yes.
Okay, then we will try. Now follow me. Along with all of you, the rest of your souls, I will deliver you on to the afterlife and your ancestors, so that you can rest between the eternal halls of feasting and hopefully someplace better than this.
Okie dokie.
And he's just going to kind of school children, file all of them out, and go back to the place with his guardians of faith.
You just see little white orbs with tiny little arms and legs kind of marching behind Ishmael.
And he's going to do everything in his power to make sure that these things move on.
Mm-hmm.
And, have good, happy ending.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Give me a medicine check for that last one.
Okay, medicine check
Mm-hmm.
for the separating of the souls. Oh gosh, that's a 13. Enhanceability!
Enhanceability? Okay. Alright. Well, fair.
Oh, that's a 14. Good frick.
I'll say it's not the cleanest thing, because this is the first time you've had to do it this way. But you do manage to separate the souls in such a way that they are conscious individually.
Is that better? I'm sorry, this is the first time I've done something like this.
It's more comfortable, at least.
Okay. Now, and I'm just going to make Who's What's It's? Because now that I'm back in the place, can I summon a hero's feast for all of the survivors still there, for me, for them, and for the souls to kind of dine on before they move on?
What about your allies?
The allies, I'm going to ask them to participate too. Like, I'm gonna ask, like, Deimos and Ludwig if they want a feast, too.
I can't eat.
Well, then
Go get your
Deimos.
body. Your body is not far away. It is in the alley.
Yeah, I just want you guys
No,
to
my
feast with
body's
us.
at the shop.
Yeah, it's the shop is in the alley. You can go
That's
get
not that far away.
I still
Just
can't
go
eat.
get your body and come back here.
I still can't eat.
He can come back.
That's true. He's
Decent.
got a workforge, but he doesn't eat.
I can protect Ishmael just fine.
Just scoot your butt over to your body, get your body, and get back here.
My body doesn't eat. I don't eat. The fuck you talking
That
about?
does not mean that you don't need your body. If your body dies, you're just dead.
My body's being guarded right now.
By whom?
My dragon, which is much stronger than all of you.
So
right.
Can I try and gather together like as much of the party as I can and summon the thing? I'm probably going to like what's it called? I'm probably going to get the thing that I know, like maybe like from one of the shops. I will take its most expensive bowl relic so that I could summon the thing, because I'm pretty sure that the shopkeeper would understand if I took their thing to have a feast for the dead and send on all of those souls peacefully.
I suppose that's fair.
So yeah, I will take the gem-encrusted bowl and get as much of our party as possible together, and we'll have a feast.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Ishmael to see if anything funny ensues.
I just realized something.
Hmm?
The current Moonlit King still has his greatsword.
He does.
So technically, someone can dual wield them.
Technically, yes, if you took it from him.
But it would probably amalgamate.
Never mind. Gonna stop. Go on.
So, does the shop's owner say anything when I, like, float in?
The cafe?
Well, since Ishmael's going around to a shop to gain his jewel-encrusted bowl, I'm going with him.
Yeah, you would probably go to the cafe, because that would be the place for a bowl. And no, the shopkeep he got up from being knocked on his ass from before. He's got a bandage on his head. And he just kind of waves at you. It's a Skelly. He's
Wait, hold on.
Well,
Wait,
could I
wanted to smile at him and give him like a thumbs up, and I got a 25 on persuasion roll to make him think we're nice people.
To make him think you're nice people.
I wanna talk to the skeleton.
Yeah. What's up, pal?
Well, hello. I'm gonna talk in Nethery so you can, like, talk back with me.
Uh-huh.
Well, hello. It's nice meeting another undead.
I mean, if you say so, but you gonna buy something or no?
Do you have anything that I could consume to regain my strength?
I've got hot dogs, I've got ketchup, and I've got more of each.
You cringe. Out of character. God, I just realized the reference.
He's been here the whole time.
Could I invite him to the feast? No.
I mean, yes, you can.
I wanna.
I'll just bring him along because
I wanna just like talk with him. Like, do you have anything that maybe could suit an undead compatriot like myself?
In terms of food?
In terms of help beyond food.
Buddy, this is a cafe. I sell food.
Do you have recipes you
I'm
could
wondering
teach?
from your personal experience, do you have anything you could share tips-wise with an undead? I've recently been deceased.
Can we just get the feast on with?
Can we just eat?
I'm walking and talking.
Yes. And yes, you can separate the feast up all together. And his response to you is, yeah, undead things can use doors.
True. Thank you for telling me. I never knew this would be such a glorious day that I could use doors again.
You're the one that asked the stupid question.
It might actually have more meaning than you think. But we're going to leave it at that.
Okay. So I
I'm gonna
summon
try
the
to
beast.
study the food and gain knowledge on how to make the recipes. That's all.
I wanna buy a hot dog from him. Why not?
Okay.
Okay, everybody that partakes in the feast can gain 13 temporary hit points.
Can I use a song of rest with this and play my instrument?
Yes, you can.
Fuck, I'll just
Temporary
go
hit points don't stack.
It's different temporary hit points that I'm giving you.
Yeah, but temporary hit points don't stack.
Do they not? Oh, shit.
No.
I'm gonna just grab my body on the way. Fuck it.
Okay.
That'd be great.
Oh, I'm also going to use my Channel Divinity Preserve Life to heal myself and Deimos if he needs healing.
Oh, no, I'm like...
By the way,
I need healing.
I'm like almost full. I'm at 106.
I'm at 37.
Well, yes, but I can't heal you.
I'm in my body again.
Guys.
Oh, yes?
Does anyone want to get them off the wall?
I'll take her
yes,
off the
I'm
wall.
going...
I'll use a medicine
She can partake in the feast, too.
I'll use a medicine check to take her off the wall.
She's just been hanging here this entire time. You know.
I got a 20 to take her off the wall with a medicine check.
Okay, so you take her off the wall, and she's alright. She's not dying. You didn't rip her off, so that's nice.
I want to... What can I do? Is her clothing all, like, bloodied up and shredded?
Uh-huh.
Dear Bema, can you speak to me?
You don't hear anything.
Wait, can Bema also take part in the feast so you know she helps?
She's semi-catatonic, but yeah.
I want to give her a Cure Wounds first level to heal her up.
Okay. She's been sitting here at 1 HP.
She is healed for 10.
Okay.
Is she able to speak to me?
She kind of smacks her face a little bit. Come on. It's alright. Yeah. I'm here.
Bema, would you... Okay, so I'm just kind of like holding with Bema, like having her lean on me. Slowly walking towards the feast area. Bema, would you like a change of clothing?
I mean, I wouldn't mind. This is definitely starting to smell.
He's gonna take off from his pack and give her a 2 selections of pirate wear.
Okay.
Oh, also, I used Divine Intervention to try and get my god to send on all of these souls safely. So I have to... Yeah, so I think I roll a percentile die.
Please do.
What's the percentile die again?
I think it's 100. Or a 10.
Because it says if it's under your cleric's level, so what would my percentage on the die be?
Oh.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I think it's 12, right? So 12 times 5, that's 60. So if it gets under 60, then that means that the deity intervenes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm rolling my percentile die. Oh, that's a 90. Oh.
So no souls get to pass on. They're just chilling at the table.
Okay, then I'm gonna take a long rest and use it again.
All
fair. I think that's fair.
So before we take a long rest, so I'm gonna wait for Bema to change, and then I want to address her wounds in that long rest.
All right. She comes back out after having changed into the second outfit.
You look quite splendid in the pirate gear. Let me attend to your wounds, please.
Where's that stupid bird?
Let me talk to you about that while I tend to your wounds. How about that?
Fine.
Sit down.
Okay. Should I like what's-its? Should I long rest?
Yes.
I mean, we're gonna long rest, but I'm gonna do some stuff in this long rest. So,
okay.
Yeah.
First off, I want. Okay, so she was hung on a wall. How was she hung on the wall?
She was impaled, hands and legs, and through the stomach.
So she was crucified.
Not so cleanly, but yes.
I want to use my firebolt plus a medicine check to cauterize and stitch wounds. Stitch wounds mainly with mending.
Okay.
So I got a 21 on my medicine check. I have the firebolt spell that I can use for precise fire.
Oof. And that's a 27 for the percentile die. Just saying.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to patch up her wounds.
Okay.
While also using liquor to disinfect.
Pretty intuitive. All right.
So after I rest, I will immediately wake up to all of the souls and probably divinely intervene at that point. And with the 27, I'm pretty sure my deity intervened.
So,
yes.
While in the long rest, I want to talk to her and say, so, Bema, about Dolan.
Yeah.
Dolan got mind controlled. And he's gonna hand her the unknown spell book that he found. We fought some kind of creature, I believe it's a sea hag, and they were controlling Dolan. He tried to kill me, I incapacitated him, he's over on the floor over there, charged to the ground with nectar, and has a spell keeping his head down.
Did you just say a sea hag?
Yes. Why?
Shit. They followed us?
She's dead now.
She immediately gets up and runs over to where you said that Dolan was supposed to be without saying much else.
He's gonna follow her. Wait, your wounds haven't healed.
She doesn't seem to care. There is like blood streaming down and ripping as she goes to try and get him off the floor.
He's gonna run after her and then like grab her shoulder as he is like gonna start cutting him loose, but like also like to keep her from fucking her wounds over.
Fair.
Listen to me very closely. You right now need to rest on your ass. If you want him cut out, let me do it before you try to rip the nectar and rip his feathers off.
We've suffered through worse, for one thing. For the second thing, I have no time to stay. We need to go.
Also,
this man... I need to send on these souls first.
This man just tried to kill me before. I don't know if the mind control is still active. He's unconscious.
I'll fix that myself afterwards.
Fine, I'll get him out of it. Just give me a second. I want to use... Okay, so I have my old arm still. I want to take my old left arm, I want to flap it on him and strike it with a firebolt over and over to start melting away the nectar.
Okay.
What about the souls? What happened to them?
Oh, sorry. While that's going on, your deity did in fact... Who is your deity, remind me?
I remember looking at it a long time ago, but I forgot. I do in part worship Ayun.
Yes, okay.
She's one of the deities I worship.
Okay. So, the goddess Ayun does make a reappearance. It's good to see you again. You seem a little smarter.
It is good to see you too, Your Majesty. Or Your Godliness.
She pokes you on the forehead. Your brain seems to have grown, and you seem to be a bit bolder. I'm so proud.
Yes. I was almost too bold, but I realized that the fates of these souls is in the happy halls where they can feast for all eternity.
It looks like this town is going to be in a bit more peril for a little longer, but if I had to suggest anything, I don't know if you can do much for it anymore. After I remove these souls, I suggest you run.
Okay. Well, I will move these souls on and take these survivors with me, if such is able, and I will move on. I promise.
Good boy. And she just pats you on the forehead. And as she kind of lifts both of her arms, the souls do kind of float upwards about a foot as if they're standing up, and kind of single file line behind her into a large opening in a wall, very bright, and it just from there it vanishes.
And I'm going to feel a sense of peace, knowing that he put all of those souls properly to rest. He's going to look at Ludwig and say, "How's that for necromancer, buddy?"
You're grave, cleric.
I am a life cleric, but that doesn't mean that I do services to the dead too.
Whatever, call me in the morning when you have your painkillers for me.
Josh.
Can you... Is that...
So, is my...
Do you feel pain?
I don't want to answer that question. Is my hand heating off the nectar?
It is. You have managed to cleave him off the floor.
Okay. Les, I do need to go now. Sorry.
That is perfectly fine, because I'm about to end the session anyway.
Okay, bye-bye.
Actually, we're at 10:41.
I know, but we've gotten to a good point where I would say long rest and stop soon, so...
Well, I'm gonna use my shadow hand to hold my heated hand.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't take damage.
Fair. Okay. As you get Dolan off the floor, she does heal him back into consciousness, and she uses a greater restoration spell to actually clear off any kind of mind control.
I'll just pickpocket. I'll just take the book and put it back in my inventory.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God damn it, what happened?
You tried to shoot me and kill me with that revolver.
He opens up his revolver and notices that there is an empty chamber. Guess so.
He's gonna point at the bullet holes on his body.
You know, it helps if you get out of the way of the revolver.
It also helps if I don't get shot with a trick shot.
Point made. Anyway, I really don't know what happened. But
you got attacked by a sea hag.
A sea hag? Oh shit.
She's
Did
dead
you
now.
Did you happen to see anything? Any incriminating markings or whatever?
She had a large marking on her backside. I'm gonna try to draw it. So now that I'm back in my body and I can speak again, I'm gonna try to draw it out on a piece of paper for him. What would I have to do to do that?
Give me a performance.
27.
Okay. You managed to draw it, and both Bema and Dolan look at this paper and actually go wide-eyed. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Can you explain to me what this is?
Dolan sighs heavily as Bema goes running off back to her shop and unlocks the door immediately, looking quite a bit more strained than you guys have ever seen.
When she's running away, I want to cast a Cure Wounds so she doesn't open up the wounds again.
Okay. To be clear, this mark is the mark of the Cult of Dagon.
Oh, goody. Wasn't there the fish that mentioned something about that?
Sounds about right.
Something about the great king of Dagon when they took our friend off to him. Some large purple tusked thing. We killed it in the water sleuth below the city.
They took your friend too, huh?
I believe so, yes.
It's not the first time, but unfortunately, I didn't think that they'd be looking around right now, and even more so with the Cerberus Assembly, it looks like. Disgusting, vile creatures they are. Dagon especially. Like we said, the Argonauts had been on a number of adventures, I guess you could say. But the myriad of our treasures, and our final journey was to Dagon's lair.
I see. Well, that could explain some things. Also, may I have knowledge of compensation for not killing you?
He pulls out a cigarette and just pops in his mouth. I didn't ask you not to kill me, but I appreciate it. Let's see if I can manage something. And he heads back into the shop. So, you two can take a nice long rest. Is there anything else you want to do before I end session here?
I want to, where's the spell that I'm looking for? Can I use comprehend language to comprehend the book?
Okay.
What does the book say?
The book is titled The Mouth of Dagon. When you open it, it doesn't actually have any perceivable words. It more just speaks to you. It recites various abyssal tongues that almost sound like chanting, and immediately you start to verbally vomit everything that you're hearing.
I want to close the book.
Give me a wisdom save really quick then. You managed to... Let me roll a d20 to see how this one's going to work. Okay, this is all right. You recite what sounds like a myriad of the word tentacle. And surely enough, Ivard's black tentacles do appear across your metallic body and enwrap you. As you close the book.
Okay, well, my shadow's gonna activate again, so they're gonna be burned. So, let me roll damage for them to see if they die. They take 11 damage.
Okay.
Do they untangle?
They do.
Okay. I have a question. Because you said abyssal, does it also sound like deep speech?
No. Deep speech is more for primordial things and aberrations. Abyssal is for demons.
Deep speech is technically like mind flayers.
Yes.
Mind
so
flayers,
it's not even like
aboleth,
from the same...
that kind of thing. Well, I just thought it was associated underwater because a lot of deep sea creatures can speak deep.
No, deep speech is literally from like space.
Deep speech is, they tend to look like underwater creatures, like the mind flayers, but they are in fact like extra worldly / extra dimensional creatures.
Yeah,
they're like aberrations, more or less.
Gif Yonki would be the most likely to know deep speech because they fight the mind flayers all the time. But it is like the language of mind flayers. That kind of, it's a space language.
Well, I always thought mind flayers were from underwater.
They can live underwater, but no, it's more of a extra dimensional thing.
I mean, mind flayers live in space. They can live anywhere.
Yeah, they can live anywhere.
Beyond that, what did Bema and Dolan do?
They went inside. Bema is trying to pack, and Dolan is they're having a bit of a dialogue at the moment.
Can I walk
trying
in?
to like he's trying to calm her down.
Can I walk in?
If you want.
Sure, I'll
Deimos, what are you doing at the same time? Deimos?
Sorry, what?
What are you doing at the same time?
I mean, I was trying to learn all the recipes that were done that night from the feast and from the chef, trying to get anything I could.
Okay, I'll message you them later. Give me an insight really quick, just to see how many you learned.
That's a 17. Wow, that's my highest insight so far.
Okay, well, I will message you all of the respective dishes that would be done today.
Great.
So, I walk into the establishment. So, what is the sea hag and its thing of a god?
Dagon is no god. Dagon is a demon lord. Bema's kind of like... She's packing her stuff, like, actually in a suitcase.
Are you planning on going somewhere?
I am planning on leaving. She's kind of half hysterical, half crying at this point. Dolan's just kind of like shaking his head, trying to like make sense of everything.
Okay, so let me put this into perspective here. So we talked with the Raven Queen. She said that the Shadows are trying to make this place more of a Shadow realm, or the Shadow Fae. And from what, since you know what time travelers, and since the future, it's already like that. So my question is, would Dagon have anything to do with the Shadows attacking?
Their appearance here isn't any kind of coincidence. Obviously, the Cerberus Assembly appears to have been having something to do with the Shadows and the conversion of the Shadow Elves into these dark creatures. But Dagon has always wanted conquest. If they're changing things into the Shadow Fae here, my money is on the fact that Dagon has struck a deal of some kind with the Cerberus Assembly to come into this world too.
Can I then ask, are you planning on taking your father with you?
He can't stay here. Would have liked that.
He's very worried about you. He said he'd be in his shop.
This kind of trouble follows us everywhere, but
However,
obviously...
You're in no mood to be able to move. You need at least a day's rest at bare minimum.
Trust me, this is not the worst we've had to deal with. She smiles over Dolan and just... He nods at you. But the undead mech here is indeed correct. You should probably rest.
Your organs were eviscerated with only half of them remaining. A good chunk of the flesh no longer exists. Unless you don't rest, your liver and the newly grown tissue doesn't have time to do its job and refresh and heal. Even if you do manage to make it, say you open up your wounds again, half of your guts will spill out onto the floor and you'll be in a worse situation than you were before. What then? Are you going to use magic to somehow heal yourself from death?
I'm gonna go while this drama.
That's fair.
Alright, bud. Night.
Enjoy.
So tell me.
Dagon has a propensity to shift souls into that which is absolutely abhorrent He enjoys deeply contorting everything that you know and love into things that only serve him.
Well, from what I will say for you, is this. If you wish to leave, there is a phantom steed that can take you where you want to go. But be warned that due knowledge that if you do leave, you are going to be riding with your life, and it's going to be harder on your body.
She puts down the bag and make a persuasion check. This will be the last check of the night. She takes into consideration the notion to rest, at least for the moment, as well as to at least meet with her father before they leave. However, they are dead set on leaving, in the same sense. Probably before the resolution for this situation does happen. I'll wait for a little longer, but...
Can you give me a location of where you plan on going?
Before I leave, I will. For right now, I have no idea, because this was a very unscheduled shift at the station.
Can I actually ask you a question of something? I do know this is no time for bargaining requests, but I do have a magic item I'm in search of.
Which would be?
There seems to be a book that you can write your name in, where you can record the names of others and speak to them from long distances.
I believe we've heard of something similar. Be likely in the vault. Go have a look.
If willing, I can pay you, or we can do a trade.
She shakes her head, and as she tries to go up the stairs, she does wince in pain.
How about Dolan goes and takes a look, and you sit down?
She looks over at Dolan and, nods him over to the vault. He understands and heads up.
In the meantime, you can sit here and pet my dragon. He takes out Stalin and sets him in her lap.
Okay. She smiles and just kind of waits for a moment. All right. I think we'll end the session there.
I mean, we still got a few minutes left. Do you want at least to resolve the situation?
I mean, there's nothing to resolve for the moment.
I mean, at least with if they have the book or not.
What is the name of the book?
It's from the other campaign, Sluts book.
I know. I can't remember what the name of the book is.
Let me go get the name real quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's Far Scribe.
Okay. Dolan does come back down with the Far Scribe book and hands it to you. There's no need for any exchange.
Okay.
You made sure that we didn't die, so...
I would ask if you would both write your names within this book so we can talk after this is all done.
With a heavy sigh, Dolan does write down his name and hands it over to Bema. She does the same.
Thank you. Now we may communicate with each other, even if you leave the city. It is of great importance to me to keep track of where my friends lie. After all, we're in the past, and I may not even know where you are in the future.
You know, that's a good point. But, as we learn from our time, there's no guarantee that time travel will allow you back to your future as per normal. you might find some very strange occurrences that keep you here.
Even if it does keep us here, I will still have contact with you, which is the important part.
That's fair. I can appreciate that.
Now, he's gonna store it in his center chest.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna take his dragon back and put it back in the center chest.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let us rest. End of session?
End of session.